Hey guys, it's Vuietnam here again with another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. We are doing mixed here. I am versing Garret Iron Shield, my friend, and I'm using my Rotom team. Yeah, I'm using a full team of Rotoms, and he's using his mixed tier of annoying Pokemon. So yeah, so let's get this battle started. So I go off with my Rotom Ice. I hold your noms. And he starts off as Azel. So I start off I just go for the Shadow Ball, which wasn't I thought I wanted to see how much it would do, but he set up the Stealth Rock. So I'm like, okay, that's not gonna do much. I had to switch out. So I go out into my Rotom normal. My Rotom normal. And he goes on to his Cobalion, which I'm like, okay, that's good. So I am Choice Scarf. I should have expected the Swords Dance, so I should have went for the Trick, because I have actually two triggers on my team. Rotom this guy and Rotom Ice. So that probably wasn't the best move, but I burned a Cobalion, which is always a good idea. Never a bad idea. So yeah, so I go out into my Rotom Wash, which is probably the weirdest Rotom Wash you've probably ever seen in the history of everything in World. So he goes for a Swords Sacred Dance, so he's +1 right now pretty much, because burn. And I go for the Reflect. So yes, it's a dual screening one, which is probably not the best idea. But I knew I could survive with whatever because of Reflect. So I go out into my Rotom normal dude, and I trick him. So now he's tricked and burned. So he's pretty much kind of stuck. So he goes on to Stonehenge, and I'm like, okay. So I think I'm just kind of sitting here, nice and pretty. I'm pretty sure I keep my Rotom for Death Fodder, because I'm trying to get as much burn damage on him. So I go out into Troll Phase, and he knew it couldn't hurt me, so he goes into Mammoth Line. I'm like, whatever comes in is gonna get hit by a Leaf Storm. No matter, it's a choice spec Leaf Storm with a pretty sure max special attack, but the normal EVs and all that. So I go out into my after that. I knew he was gonna go for Ice Shard. I can't let the thing get hit by it. So I go out into my Rotom Ice. And he gets a crit, but still, maybe only did half damage, so it doesn't really matter much. So I just take it out with a Shadow Ball. So, like I said, I didn't want to, trick it, because that would just be stupid. So I go back out into my Rotom Wash for Death Fodder, but he forgets that he's Choice Scarf. So he goes for the the Swords Dance. So now I get a free screen no matter what it is. So I choose Light Screen right here and then, which is good. But then I go for Reflect. So I'm like, I might as well happen. I didn't know what type of Cresselia it was, but it's a Calm Minding one, which is probably the worst because those things are annoying. So I Volt Switch out of there, and I go into my Rotom Fans, the Blows. So he just goes for Psyshock. I know he's not gonna do much because I do have EV. I mean, I do have not EVs in it. I'm pretty sure I have. There's screens up. That's what it is. So he switches out. Don't know really why, and I just go for the Confuse Ray. Yeah. Because I wall him completely. Kind of not really. I wall him completely because he's Psyshock. But I go out and I confuse his Combalions because his Combalions just kind of messed up. He gets himself a confusion. This is a hexing burning one. Probably should make it hex toxic, but whatever. If any toxic would be good, and it seems like top stalls. So he goes out into his Nidoking. I dodge the Fire Blast like a pro, and then I confuse him. So yes, I dodge Fire Blasts all day. So he switches out his Nidoking and goes to his Alakazam, and I'm like, whatever. He's gonna get burned, which I'm pretty sure Zach expected. But whatever, so now Alakazam's burned, but I'm like, I can survive it, because I do have Light Screen up. Zach probably forgot about that, so I Hex it. Yes, I didn't kill an Alakazam with Hex, and it is a Rotom, but I'm like, whatever. I did a good amount. It's that Rotom, but I survived a Psychic without the Light Screen, which is pretty boss. Maybe I do have some EVs in defense and health, I'm not really sure. But then I take him out with another Hex, and now that thing's gone. Goes out into his Nidoking. I go out into my Spin Cycle, which is my Rotom Water, and use it for Death Fodder. So now he's dead, and I get a free switch out into Pole Pot. Get it, Pole Pot? It's an oven. Pot's an oven sometimes. I'm hilarious, ain't I? So I just go for Charge Beam and get my special attack up, and I'm pretty sure he Thunder Waves. me, which actually is really annoying. Like, I'm slow as hell already, but he gets para-hacks a few times, and look at he gets para-hacks right there. He gets para-hacks in a moment. Like, I'm pretty sure I would have went for another charge beam, which got me to +2. I was going for another charge beam to get me to +2, and he returns. So it's kind of annoying because I would be +2 right now. And he goes on to Cresselia, and this whole time I was kind of so I actually get the charge beam off this time. I get the raise, so now I'm +2, which is always nice. This is more of a wall set. He's more wally, that's why I have charge beam. And so he goes for Con Mind. So like think about it. Like if I was +2, I went for the Will because I know I have no toxic. I need this thing to be constantly hurt. So I burned it. But like okay, so here I'm like I thought he side shocked. This is really good for me. I'm like okay, so I'm gonna overheat. I'm higher than him. I can do more damage, but he gets para hacks. And so yeah, so right now I'm sitting. Then he goes for another Con Mind, so now we're even. So yeah. So I pretty sure I overheat him. Does nothing. Maybe a 1/4. And so I'm pretty sure he Moonlight. Sorry, someone just messaged me. I want to get. So yeah, so he Moonlights, gets back to switch full health, which I'm lucky I got the burn. So I switch out, I'm like, I need this thing tricked. This thing can't be able to set up anymore. Like, he's gonna get what he has, so I trick him at that stage. Now he's at +2, I think, and he can't go any higher. Hopefully he went for, guessing that's hitting power fighting, which would make the most sense. So nothing can wall him that well, except for ghost types. Yeah, ghost types can wall him. But so he goes for another hidden power fighting, and that does nothing against him. So I'm just like, choice. I know you're +2, but this is a choice spec. I'm not timid. I'm probably the one speed plus speed nature, lower attack nature. So I just keep shadow balling, and I'm like, I can kill him because he's stuck in hidden power fighting, and that takes out probably the biggest annoyance of this battle. So yeah, so now I'm facing. Neo King comes back out. Sorry about that. And I go back into Pole Pot, and I knew he's going for. I take an Ice Beam. I just burn it. I'm like, I can't really do much damage to this thing, so I just burn it because I'm like, burn is always good to have in Pokemon. So he goes for another Ice Beam because I'm pretty sure he can't do much. He's stuck in it. He gets Para Hack. I'm pretty sure I went for Overheat there. Would have murdered it, but at this point in the battle, I have 3 Pokemon left. I think. I don't know who died. Rotom, grass, whatever. I'm pretty sure I know I blows left and I Pole Pot. So I do an Overheat, brings him down to a smidge of health, NPC, and goes to his last Pokemon, Uxie. So he goes for, you can tell that he's pretty desperate if his only attack is U-turn. So he's a setup, so I just go for Overheat, again. Did nothing. I'm like, okay, this is not looking very well for me. So, he goes for Heal Bell. Maybe thought I would be faster, because he knew I was gonna burn him, but, so, I go first, and all that, yeah, so I'm pretty sure he forfeits in like 2 turns. He's just kind of U-turning. Maybe he's hoping for para. I remember we were on a train when we had this battle. That's why we're at 50. We're level 50. He was hoping for like 5 para hacks in a row. He was praying to Arceus and all that. It was pretty funny. So he he forfeits there. So that's a pretty good fight. Team of Rotoms are pretty good, but it's pretty weak to certain things. But thanks guys for watching. Subscribe, like the battle, comment please if you would like to, and have a nice day.